Welcome to AI World TV, your go-to destination for everything artificial intelligence. Discover the captivating landscape of AI, where advanced technology finds real-life application. Subscribe to AI World TV for webzine articles, reports, podcasts, videos, live events, and latest trends. Hear from top industry leaders and discover how AI is transforming industries and our daily lives.
Today, we are diving deep into what feels like the ultimate accelerator of medical innovation.
Right.
It's where artificial intelligence has really moved past the theoretical and, well, it's become the primary engine for drug discovery.
It really has.
And for you, this deep dive is a shortcut into understanding not just the promise of AI in medicine, but the tangible reality of it.
Mm-hmm.
New molecules being designed, tested, and pushed toward clinical trials right now.
It's a fundamental transformation of a field that, frankly, desperately needed some disruption.
Oh, absolutely.
When you look at the traditional pharmaceutical world, it's just defined by these decades-long timelines, immense costs.
Billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars per successful drug, and a soul-crushing failure rate that, historically hovers above 90%.
90%. It's just baked into the model.
It is. The industry has been operating with one hand tied behind its back for a long, long time.
Absolutely. The data we've reviewed suggests we are entering a defining era where AI is doing something fundamentally new. It's designing novel molecules smarter and, frankly, faster than any human chemist could ever conceive.
Right.
So our mission today is to unpack that change, the specific scientific breakthroughs, the staggering metrics that really quantify this massive advantage, and the complex regulatory challenges that come with it.
And the data security challenges. I mean, for context, AI in medicine isn't entirely new, but the quality of the output is what's changed.
Okay, so what was it like before?
Initially, attempts were mostly confined to, let's say, theoretical models, predicting existing molecular interactions, maybe optimizing a known compound.
That was more research-driven.
Exactly, research-driven, but very few of the resulting compounds ever actually left the lab environment for real clinical use.
But the shift now is monumental. AI is no longer a theoretical tool. It's an integrated, production-ready development platform. We're seeing a new guard of AI-native pharma companies emerge, firms like Chai Discovery, which are built from the ground up to use this de novo molecular design.
And their early internal data is so crucial because it validates this whole shift.
What are they reporting?
They're reporting success rates far beyond anything historical. This isn't just, tweaking something that already exists. This is genuine creation.
That's the key distinction, isn't it? We're moving from incremental improvement to exponential generation.
That's a great way to put it.
So let's unpack the core philosophical shift here. For decades, drug discovery has been this exhaustive process of brute force.
High throughput screening and just sheer trial and error.
Right. You are essentially searching for one molecule that perfectly fits a biological target. But the chemical universe, the space of all possible stable drug-like molecules, is estimated to be greater than 10 to the power of 60.
That number, 10 to the 60, it's astronomical. You can't even really comprehend it. And our traditional methods only allowed us to explore an infinitesimal corner of that space.
So researchers were searching largely in the dark.
Completely in the dark. Which is the root cause of that high failure rate and extreme cost we mentioned. It means time and money were just constantly being poured into synthesizing and testing compounds that had, virtually no chance of success.
So AI transforms this from a blind search into something else.
Into intentional computational design.
Okay.
So instead of randomly testing compounds, AI models learn the complex rules of molecular chemistry and interaction with specific biological targets. It predicts which new novel compounds are most likely to succeed.
And not just bind, but bind safely and effectively.
Exactly. All before any costly lab testing even begins.
What's fascinating to me here is how the AI integrates multiple objectives at the same time.
Yes. It's not just about identifying a hit, it's about generating a bespoke molecule with purpose and precision. And this capacity has, I'd say, 4 massive implications for that early discovery stage.
Okay, let's break them down. First is the ability to predict molecular binding with extreme accuracy.
Right, which reduces wasted lab time.
Second, you mentioned creation, the power to generate entirely new molecular structures that human intuition might just completely overlook.
Third, and this is crucial, the AI can optimize those structures for critical drug-like properties.
Like potency, Stability?
Potency, stability, how the body absorbs it, and most importantly, its safety profile, all before synthesis.
And fourth, this just drastically reduces the number of expensive, low-yield lab experiments you have to run.
It turns that laborious process of searching into a targeted design process. And this focus on iterative, data-driven design is why molecular biology is rapidly evolving into an engineering discipline.
But engineering needs an engine, right? The sources highlight that building an effective AI discovery engine requires a convergence of a few things.
Right, it's not just the algorithm. You need high-performance computing to train and run these massive models, and that has to be seamlessly integrated with robust laboratory validation capabilities.
It has to be an integrated system.
It has to be. The AI generates a hypothesis, the lab validates or refutes it instantly, and that experimental data feeds right back into the model for rapid improvement.
You also need software platforms that make this accessible to chemists and biologists, not just data scientists.
Oh, absolutely. The true power lies in the interdisciplinary teams. The chemists informing the AI specialists, and the biologists setting the therapeutic targets.
That integration is what allows researchers to design, test, and iterate on molecules at a speed that was, previously just unheard of.
It really was.
So if that's the theoretical advantage, let's look at the numbers proving it, because the metrics coming out of companies like Chai Discovery are, they're nothing short of a massive statistical advantage.
The comparison is stark. This is where the real aha moment is for investors and for scientists.
So historically, what were we looking at?
Historically, computational drug design success rates, so finding viable leads that move to the next stage, were often below 1%.
1%.
Sometimes as low as 0.1%. So that meant for every 1,000 molecules you screened computationally, maybe one was worth synthesizing.
Wow. Okay, now let's look at the data coming from models like the Chai 2.
They are achieving success rates of 15 to 20% for antibody hits.
Okay, so that shift from 1%, maybe less, to 15 or 20%, that's the 100x improvement in R&D efficiency we're talking about.
That's it. And to put that 100x in perspective, it means a drug development pipeline suddenly moves 15 to 20 times faster using the same computational effort.
But more importantly, it dramatically de-risks the early financial pipeline, right?
Absolutely. Because you are no longer synthesizing and running expensive toxicology screens on hundreds of compounds that are just destined for failure, you're only allocating resources to the top 15 or 20%.
That's a pure efficiency gain. But the time factor...
You are listening to the AI World Podcast, your trusted source for the latest innovations, insights, and trends in artificial intelligence, blockchain, fintech, and decentralized technologies. Each episode features expert interviews, engaging discussions, and in-depth analysis of how AI transforms industries worldwide. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest articles and exclusive reports from the AI World Journal, covering everything from emerging technologies to industry breakthroughs. For more news, global events, and access to AI World Society circle gatherings, visit us at aiworld.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed, stay connected, and be part of the AI revolution with AI World Lounge. Thank you for listening.
is equally critical.
Mm-hmm.
The full development time for a drug used to be a grueling 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, very long time.
We are now seeing AI compress that early stage, from target ID to finding a clinical candidate down to 3 to 6 years.
That time saving has profound economic implications. Every year you shave off the development timeline means an accelerated time to market.
Which means a longer, effective patent life.
Exactly. When you consider the finite patent life of a drug, reducing R&D time by years significantly increases its profitability. AI acts as this cost-effective multiplier that benefits the entire financial health of the industry.
And beyond just efficiency, AI is solving a fundamental scientific barrier: access to the previously undruggable.
This is a huge one. For years, the industry was limited to about 20% of known biological targets that were considered structurally viable or druggable.
Which is a huge roadblock, especially for complex or rare diseases.
It is. The sources specifically mention AI providing access to complex proteins and GPCRs.
Okay, so for you listening, what are GPCRs?
So, GPCRs, G-protein-coupled receptors, are a class of proteins on the cell surface that are absolutely critical targets for nearly every physiological process. But their structural flexibility and complexity make them notoriously difficult to design stable drugs for.
So AI isn't just making the existing pool of drugs better.
No, it's opening up new therapeutic markets entirely. Designing first-in-class medicines against these previously inaccessible targets creates massive opportunities for treating conditions that have long been considered scientific dead ends.
The bottom line is the traditional cycle is the industry's biggest bottleneck.
It consumes billions of dollars in sunk costs and lost time.
And AI offers the potential to generate hundreds of billions of dollars in annual value by transforming that process.
By limiting those high-volume, low-yield lab tests and optimizing the entire early discovery process, it enables therapies that were, well, previously unattainable by combining established biology with novel, intelligently designed chemistry.
Now, this kind of revolutionary change, it naturally introduces some pretty complex questions that move past the lab bench and into the policy sphere.
Right.
If an AI designs a novel, potentially curative drug, regulators need to understand why the AI predicted it to be safe and effective.
And this brings us directly to the required hurdle of explainable AI, or XAI.
A black box problem.
Exactly. Regulators can't and won't approve what they view as a black box. The complex, deep learning models have to provide clear decision logic and reproducible validation data to get approval from bodies like the FDA.
And the challenge here isn't just proving the prediction works, right?
No, it's proving the decision logic holds up even when the AI identifies a chemical structure that fundamentally violates our established human intuition.
It seems like XAI isn't just a regulatory requirement, it's a scientific one.
Yeah.
If AI is going to expand our chemical knowledge, we need mechanisms to trust the new concepts it introduces.
Right. And that entire system, the AI, the XAI, the resulting drug, it lives and dies by the quality of the data it consumes.
Which brings up critical management challenges.
For the AI to generate broadly safe and effective drugs, it has to be trained on high-fidelity representative data sets. Poor or incomplete data will just lead to poorly performing models.
And naturally, when you're dealing with drug efficacy and patient outcomes, that high-quality data often includes sensitive patient information,
which necessitates strict adherence to global privacy regulations like GDPR and HIPAA. You simply cannot build the future of precision medicine without absolute certainty that the individual patient's data is protected and compliant.
And this transformation, it extends far beyond just drug creation.
Oh, much farther. AI is enabling analysis and prediction across the entire life science spectrum, analyzing massive genomic data sets at scale, accelerating diagnostics, and crucially, integrating deeply with precision medicine initiatives.
That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Moving beyond the one-size-fits-all model of medicine.
It is. AI helps tailor treatments to individual patients based on their unique biological makeup and genomic information,
leading to treatments that are not only effective, but precisely targeted.
It's the ultimate customization of healthcare, making treatments faster, cheaper, and profoundly more effective.
So what does this massive acceleration ultimately mean for the person who needs the medicine? The goal, as the data reminds us, is human benefit. AI is facilitating the development of medicines that simply could not have been designed using any other method.
Treating previously untreatable conditions and offering more precise, potentially curative therapies. The future of medicine is genuinely being constructed in algorithms as much as it is in laboratories.
It's that combination.
It is. This combination of intelligent, data-driven design paired with rigorous, rapid experimentation is unlocking therapeutic pathways that were completely inaccessible just a few years ago. It's a fundamental leap in human capability.
It is stunning to think about how the convergence of biology and this new chemistry is finally overcoming these decades-long bottlenecks. We talked about AI opening up access to those undruggable targets.
The complex proteins and GPCRs.
Right, which have historically been the great scientific roadblocks for serious diseases.
It really makes you wonder. If AI can accelerate discovery time from over a decade to just a few years, and if it can target the complex proteins human chemists just couldn't touch, what common, currently complex, or rare disease will be the first to be fully conquered by an intelligently designed, first-in-class AI-generated medicine?
The real frontier we are exploring right now.
The future of artificial intelligence is unfolding, and it's happening at AI World Week, the flagship global event for innovation, collaboration, and transformation. This flagship global AI event is designed to connect visionary leaders, trailblazing entrepreneurs, and influential thinkers to explore the endless possibilities of AI. Experience groundbreaking technology that redefines industries and inspires progress. Join thought-provoking discussions on ethical AI, digital equity, and the transformative role of technology in our world. Build meaningful connections that catalyze innovation and drive impact. AI World Week is powered by AI World Society, a global movement dedicated to advancing AI responsibly and ensuring it serves humanity. Together, we're shaping a smarter, more inclusive, and equitable future. Continue your journey beyond the event with the AI World Journal, offering expert insights, in-depth analysis, and the latest trends shaping the AI landscape. This is your opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to transform the world with AI. AI World Week. We invite you to join us and embrace the AI revolution.